Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. This is gonna be a tearjerker. I'm gonna try to get through this without breaking down, but it ain't gonna be easy. Why? Because for my dude, my brother, passed yesterday. Oh, this ain't even gonna, I can't get started. It's hard to say goodbye when you not ready to say goodbye. I acquiesce. Rightism's 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. This is going to be a difficult show, but I'm going to get through it. All right, let's go. Intestinal fortitude, integrity, self-respect, pride. I got to put it all together to make this thing work for my dude. Wow. Rightism, 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Always a message. My story for life. Sorry, I just did that. But let's get to right thinking mission. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's talk. You don't have to answer for yourself. Tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. Here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and true. Might not be true. My dude Ernie just passed yesterday. And with a heavy heart, I do what I do. Gotta put it to a lesson where I can express myself in a respectful and put a message in there also. Okay, let's go. P from Philosophy says, it's harder to say goodbye to you when I'm not ready to say goodbye to you. But I have to do what I have to do. This is for you. It's hard dealing with the death of your best friend. Not just a good friend, close friend, no, a best friend. 30 some odd years. I know this brother. Now it's all a memory. But let me tell you about it right quick. I'll give you a little breakdown on my dude. Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye. And it gets harder not to cry when I'm saying goodbye. Because I really not ready to say goodbye. But I will. It's hard to put my emotions into words. Being a wise man. Professing to be a wise man. Practicing to be a wise man. You learn to control that one thing, emotion. Right now, I'm not in control of that thing. This is what it looks like. When the wise man was controlled. I can express my thoughts. Let me get out of the emotion, get into the philosophical concept of this whole lesson. That's what it's about. Because if I sit here and get emotional, I'm going to do nothing but cry. And I did that on the show with my brother. He said, you can't do that. I said, my man, when the spirits say cry, you cry. When the spirits say die, you die. It's the concept. So I don't control those things, neither do you. So some things in life we don't have control over. But those we do, take control of them, like I'm about to right now. I gotta get back to normal. I'm a big man, okay? And I'm big on showing, or I'm not big on showing my emotions in public to people. So a lot of people think I'm cold, don't care. No, I just try to explain to you, I have control of my emotions. Right now, I'm busting up inside, but I got to pull it together and handle my business. If I get emotionally destroyed, I can't function. So that's why I'm putting it together to get this lesson through. All right. Again, emotional pain ain't easy to deal with or control. Again, that's the part that you really don't understand. That I control the thought, I control the action, but that emotion, that feeling, you don't control that. It controls you. I found that out, and I'm trying to get control of mine so it don't control me. Hope you understand that. All right, but this is for my dude. Okay. Oh, this is harder than I thought it would be. I knew it was gonna be a little, touch and go here and there, but man, dude. All right. See, I'm not going down memory lane. We ain't doing the memory. No, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna keep it on the surface. Why? So I can get through it to just make my point. All right. I'm Uncle Mark to my nieces. Love them. And whenever she called Uncle Mark responds. She know how to get Uncle Mark. Okay, that's my girl. And all my life, all their life, excuse me, I was there when she was born. I helped her walk down the stairs. So I got time in, okay, with my niece and my family. And everybody know my dude from being, who he is. But I know him as a family man, a father, a good dude, a friend. All those qualities I know about him. That's what I stand on. Everybody know I'm just being arrogant and this, all that, but no, I know him. So like I did his brother, I knew him. I gotta do it again for his other. I know him too. So this ain't my first merry-go-round. So let me rock. All right, I'm Uncle Mark to my nieces, and they're gonna be fine, but they lost their dad. That ain't easy. So I be there for them when they need me. I'm cool as they come. But this brother that I will no longer share life with, cool, got to stand aside right now. My name, P-Funk, pure real. This is as real as they get. And it's hard. Woo-wee. Moving on. All right, go. Brother, because of who you are and what you were to me in my life, I'm going to truly miss you. That's heartfelt. That's real. Again. But I understand this is what we call life. Okay, I got a bunch of memories. I deal with that in my time. But right now, I got to get this lesson out. All right. So, before I met you, I was told about you because I knew your brother, knew your family, I knew everybody. Mom's, OJ, granddad, and your brother Ralph. That was my family because when I came out of prison, your brother was there for me. So we became close, best friends, okay? And he told me about his little brother who he thought we would get along fine. Now, I understand why he said that, why he felt that way, because who and how I was and how he knew his brother was. He knew we were street. He wasn't street, so that was his little thing. I understand that. But my dude was street, so we got along well. We did lots, and a lot of stuff we did wasn't street. We raised family, we got jobs, we made a career. So we've been rolling for a good while, okay? 30 years and his wife been married. I was there when they got married. I mean, we was all kids just finding our way through life. And we had a good run, as Mo Man would say. A hell of a run. Okay, but when it's over, it's over. So when you run it, remember, enjoy it. Why? Because it's going to run out. And we're at that point right now. All right? So, my best friend, to me, now, he may have different emotions for him, but what? He was my best friend. Why? I can depend on him. In my need of emergency, only number I remember was his and my mother's. That's how important he was to me. Okay, and I had to use it. Okay, all right. So again, his brother knew that me and him would be good friends because of how he was, and he was right on point with that one. True. All right, but who am I'm gonna argue with now? Excuse me. I said argue. But we always had a meeting of the mind. I respected the brother because he was sharp. He could think, so I can work with that. Okay, we always meeting in the minds. We didn't fight up. No, we just met mentally. And that was what we did. Jousting, I call it. Every day we going to joust. Why? He has his opinion, I got mine. He's very opinionated, so am I. But we work good together. Simple. Respect. That's where it starts. As long as you respect the other person, you let them be and do however they want to be. So we had that, okay? Big brother, little brother. Our relationship, perfect segue. Big brother, little brother, whatever he needed, I had it, he had it. And whatever I needed, I got it. So we had a perfect relationship and it worked fine. Yeah, you was my little brother, but you had the skills and the knowledge that I respected. So I respected you as my little brother. I didn't look at you as nothing less, but no, you was a smart dude, and that stuff I learned from you. And without you, I might have been ignorant to a whole bunch of stuff. So I appreciate you for that. All right, but you proved to me personally that I can stand up for you. I'll stand against anybody for you. I can't stop that for you. So in that, I got to take a side step and realize, okay, but my man, we had a good thing. It's gonna be remembered like that for me forever. So you was my emergency call. Yep. I depend on that brother. When I got in trouble, I called him. Before he passed, I would call him. So ain't many people I tried or I relied on in my life to call in state of emergency, and he was one of them. All right, so understand that. But again, this is not goodbye. Okay, but in the sense it is, it's just say, "I'll see you later." Why? You on the other side. I know you crossed over, and remember we talked about that a lot of times. But now I did a lesson about life's a bitch when you find out that you lived it wrong. But it's a heavenly thing when you did it right. And my man, if it was me on the council, you in. If I had to judge you, you in. I'm not the judge at this point in time, but if y'all got anything like me, you good, you pass it, okay? And a lot of people don't understand how we are personally. I knew it, this brother, personally. So again, I'm standing for him. Moving on. All right. It ain't bad as I thought. I don't figure this thing out. I don't got my foot in the dip so I can do my lesson now. Let me wrap it up for you because still I want to put myself in that emotional moment. I'll be sitting here babbling like a fool. Let me get this out the way. All right, your body is at rest now, but your spirit lives on. You know how we talk about that. And yeah, now you got there first. Okay? Well, you be there when I come there. I figure I'll run into you. All right, that's in my mind. That's the mindset I have. So everybody thinks and feel different. I have my way of thinking and I have a philosophy. So I'm good with that. All right. So again, you're gonna be greatly missed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, right here. I know I'm just one of many who lives that you touch for the better. Brother helped me out a lot of times. Brother got me in a whole lot of situations. And I respect for that. And we did that. You're gonna be greatly missed. Oh yeah, by a whole lot of people. And on that day, and we all, when we living, we want to know how big our funeral was. Dude, I was at your brother's funeral. That's a big funeral. That means he touched other people. You gonna set yourself up now. You about to have yours. Okay? And you did your thing, but it all comes to an end at a certain point in time. And those who you touch will be there to pay their last respects. So it's gonna be a big one. All right. That means you touched many people. If many people come to pay respects for your life, you did a good life. Trust me. It's those feelings you go to, ain't nobody there. You know what kind of person they were. I'm just saying, just keep me real. All right, yeah, it's gonna be a room full of crying people, yeah. Oh, gonna be a meeting, yeah. But that ain't gonna help my niece and my sister-in-law one bit. They got to deal with the finale of it. Okay, we all do. But theirs is a little more touchy. Understand that you come by, we gonna cry, moan, share a few emotions, and go down memory lane. But it don't stop for them. This is gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. Okay? We all deal with death different. When you philosophically look at death, you'll get better. You'll be better at what? Don't put your emotions out there. You see me, I was full of emotion. I was emotion ridden in the beginning. Well, I had to ride that thing out. And don't let it take me where I can't function. I can't get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. And what I'm doing here now is putting my emotions on paper, letting you know how I feel. That's all. And Dave Chappelle, not Dave Chappelle, but no, Living Color. They had a guy, my man, said, I'll make a song about it. But anything that's going on in life, he make a song about it. I'm the opposite. I'll make a show about it. That's what I'm doing right now. This is for you, my dude. Let me get it out the way. I got to go. I got things to do. It's time to hit the gym. But I had to get this out the way before I start my day. I did this while on the prayer line. Listen to my pastor, listen to my prayer warriors, go through their thing. But I'm going through mine. I told him, I said, Pastor, you know, I did a show doing a lesson. What do I say? I had to let that work with me to keep the spirit going. Okay, I'm a church goer. I'm a follow Christian philosophy. On Sundays, I got Christian friends. He was a Christian. He told me what make me a good Christian. I don't judge people. That's what the criteria that they use. I ain't mad at you. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, but again, where was I? Okay, yeah, you're gonna be greatly missed by a lot of people because you touched a lot of people, and you know we don't die. We what? We transition to the next level, aka eternity. That's where we go forever. And because you had your stuff together, you're gonna know who you are when I get there. You know who I am. Say hi to my people. You know what I'm talking about. I'm about to get to that lesson right now. I've been taken home. All right. Now I can express myself a little different. I got the philosophical program going. So I know I'm just one of the few. Okay. But I know you will be welcome with open arms when you get there. Yeah. Because of the man that I know you was. And if I saw that, he saw it too. Everybody else didn't have to see it. It don't make a difference, but I saw you and he did too. So when you go there, be welcome. I'm going to leave this with you. R.I.P., my dude. Okay? Bruh? And when you get there, tell moms, Ralph, OJ, granddad, I said hello. I'll see you when I get there. I know my family is chilling. What? Good people always chill. The bad people go to hell. Okay? That's my philosophy, so let me have my way. Whatever you think and feel, yes, you're right, but that's mine. But I want to deliver a message to my crew who introduced me to you over 30 years ago. Okay, when I first met him, I said, oh, I know you. He said, oh, you my new big brother? Yeah, something like that. And I've been that ever since. Okay, when he needed a job, I got him a job. He wanted to be a mason, I made him a mason. He wanted to learn things, I taught him. The things that he taught me, he got a lot of skills, areas that I don't have a clue about. I got a technical problem, I'm calling him. I need something done electronically, I'm calling him. What? He's good at that stuff. So I respect people who are good at what I'm not good at. So we work good together with that. Now, rest in peace, okay, to everybody said, but I want to deliver this message to the crew, the people. And now you the last Mohegan. That's it, the Lucases. My boys, my crew. Ralph, Mom, and Ernie. That's it. So keep me in memory now. I talk to him every day like I talk to my man. Don't worry. If you leave here physically, you don't leave me mentally and spiritually. Understand that. So yeah, I keep you alive. You ain't going nowhere. You got another generation than me, dude. All right. And you got someone behind you that keep you alive. Though they got Gabby covered. All right. They keep them alive. The phrase is ancestry worship is talking about them, keeping their name in your mouth, keeping them alive in your spirit. That's ancestral worship. Okay. Thanks to you, my right thing philosophy went from just my idea to reality. Thanks to my brother. I told him on Tuesday. I had an idea, and I went to Michigan and did my little thing, met some people, and I didn't know which way to go, what to do. I just know, man, I gotta get back to Michigan, so I can teach. I got my little crew, they listen to me. He said, "No, my man, go in that room right there. In the green room, the whole room." I knew that, but that's what he been doing. I was oblivious to all that. He said, "No, I can take you to Detroit. I can take you all around the world." What do you mean? I got on the internet, and he turned me loose. I looked at my first show. I cussed him out. I said, "Dude, you sent me out there." He said, "You want to go?" I said, "I don't know what I'm doing." He said, "But you did it." I said, "Yeah, but I appreciate them for that." Why? I ain't looked back since. I'm still doing it. 10 years now. It's still rolling. I started in 2015. It's 2026. So, and he called it that right thinking. Now, he called that Egyptian shit. He said, it ain't right thinking. That's that Egyptian shit. And he never really grasped or understand because he didn't have that. He had his own thing, which was fine. I get that, I understand that. But he respected it because what it did for me. I tell people, no. I'm the beneficiary of learning my Egyptian. So what? I manifested, projected, and put it to the right thinking philosophy so I can help others. What? It worked for me, so I can give it to others. And he was the help architect that for me. He started me out. He put me out there. So appreciate that, my dude. All right, here we go. Your part. You put me on the road of teaching my right thinking philosophy, and from now on, this gonna be in memory of you. Thank you. That's what I could do for you. You'll always be remembered in my right thinking philosophy. My brother E, he started this out. He put me out here. He just turned me loose. And I've been running ever since. I'm gonna continue to run, my dude, until I catch up with you. I know in time I will. Don't worry about it. So let me wrap this up. You put me where I am now, and I'm not gonna forget that. So every lesson in memory of my dude. He was important, still is. I want you to know where you stand with me. Really important. Let me wrap it up. I'm babbling now, yeah. I'm getting a little emotional. I gotta get out. Let me get out of here so I can do what I gotta do. I want to put this down and get out to my people. I'm babbling. So I'll just say, dude, rest in peace. And thank you for what? For helping me be me. Love you, dude. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Be 100 miles that day. So I never know that my right thinkers who know how hard it is to say goodbye when you really don't want to say goodbye have passed away. We all will. I'll be back.